should be well, check it out. I was telling somebody, I was telling my sister that truth is really a hype thing. Truth is really something that is it's something to be desired and wanted. That's why you hear these Negroes and you Latinos saying, "Oh, I keep it 100. I'm real." Yeah. You know, and then people see you, "Oh man, he is real," and they think that's cool. But really, you're telling them lies. Us right here, we have the truth. To the best of our ability, we try to remain righteous to the best of our ability. Okay, but we have that truth, and y'all don't see that this is a hype thing, like a trendy thing. Yeah, it's not trendy. It's not desired. It's not favorable. But y'all know truth. Y'all don't know, but I hope it's coming out right. Truth is a thing to desire, because people actually admire that. That's the word. They admire it. But y'all see us as being the crazy ones because we speak uprightly, but we are telling you the truth. We're the most sane people on the earth. We're the ones that have reason. Though we all fall short, but y'all people got it all backwards, man. Y'all desire the thing. That's why Isaiah said, "Woe unto you that call good or evil good," and that's exactly what y'all look at. These rap artists. You look at these fucking puppets that the Illuminati set up, sign them a contract and give them some money and a car and a house, and then they're rapping and putting their opinions and ideas into the music out in the air. Y'all think that's real? They're just set up to deceive you people, man. But y'all look at them as a God, as a Lord that guides you in your life. We're the ones that the Lord, the scriptures say that we're gonna be we're gonna guide you into all righteousness through the Spirit. Yahweh Shai is that great shepherd, but also you got the elders. Those are our main heads, the leaders, and they're guiding the flock. But y'all people, y'all see us as the ones that don't have the truth, that we're crazy. Okay, well that's where, in return, we're gonna see who stands. And that day's coming, man.
I got this. This is Second Ezra chapter 5, verse. I'm gonna start at 8. It says, "There shall be confusion also in many places, and the fire shall be all sent out again."
Man, there's confusion. There's gonna be great confusion whenever all hell pops off. Y'all ain't gonna know why. Why is this going on? What's really? Why is this? Why is it not ending? Why isn't Obama doing anything? And why isn't God answering me? Why isn't it Jesus Christ answering me? Why isn't he not saving my child from being killed by this man? There's gonna be great confusion in the land. Because that's why the Lord says, seek thy creator before the evil days come. And seek the Lord in thy youth.
It says, "And the fire shall be all sent out again, and the wild beasts shall change their places, and menstruous women shall bring forth monsters."
Yeah, and in those days too, y'all gonna still having babies when all hell breaks loose, and they're gonna grow up however long the Most High has it to last until he comes from the heavens. Y'all gonna have a bunch of monsters, man. And the baby, y'all the kids today, teenagers, nigga, man, y'all got a lot of demons on y'all, man. A lot of demons. Your parents don't even give a shit about y'all. That's why y'all all run the streets, going to the mall, acting all fucking wicked. Y'all don't even know how many demons y'all got on y'all. But we don't give a shit about y'all. Y'all gonna fucking die anyways. It was just like when I went to Kirby Park that day when you were there, and I told you about them fucking Edomite kids. I wanted. They were intentionally trying to fuck with us, man. Little fucking kids. I wanted to fucking grab every single one of them and just bash them against my fucking kneecap, man. Just knock their fucking ass out. Because little kids could be just as wicked. Even old people, elder, handicapped people could be fucking wicked, and they can be strong. Yeah. Just because they're old, they can move quick. They're not stupid. Some of them are fucking smart, and they'll get you.
This is like
they use that their youth or their oldness, their elderliness as a way of getting over you too, man. They got demons in them, and that's why the Most High that says it don't matter whether you're old or young, because the Lord knows. He knows that you got bad demons on y'all, man, and you have to be destroyed. It don't matter if you're old, infant, or not, man. You gotta go.
It's like a few years back when his brother was out there preaching down the street. We were against the wall of the church, of this wicked church. But they had a bunch of kids behind them. I guess they were in religious education or something. But you started seeing little golf ball sized rocks being thrown on the walls.
They're throwing sticks and rocks.
Yeah.
And finally, you know, I started rebuking them hard. I brought out that one scripture,
what is that?
Elisha.
Yeah.
That took over the prodigy of Elijah.
Yeah.
And he called 2 she bears to consume them 40 children that were mocking him, calling him bald head. And they all got killed. You know? And they all got quiet. Yep. All those kids over there got fucking quiet. And that was it. You know? There's a lot of great evil in this land right now, man. That's the whole point. And y'all are about to hit that great confusion. Because the Most High is not the author of confusion. That's why he has us out here, to bring you back to that stable state of mind, that sane mind, that mind of reason. But y'all don't want that. Y'all want to keep being a fucking fluctuating like a bitch. Okay? Being unstable like a fucking woman. Crying up and down, not knowing what the fuck you want. But it's gonna be even greater in that time, because there ain't nothing you can do anymore. Us brothers, we ain't gonna fucking have no compassion for you. Unless you're the elect, and the Most High shows us that's how it's gonna be played out. But we're not gonna have no fucking compassion for you wicked motherfucking people in that time, man.
Show one sign of hostility against the man of the Lord, man. He ain't gonna spare you, man.
We can see your fucking eyes, your body, your everything, man. We can tell you're off, man.
2nd Ezra 5:9, or it says, and mentions women shall bring forth monsters, and salt water shall be found in the sweet, and all friends shall destroy one another.
That's what I was saying, man. When all hell breaks loose, y'all motherfuckers, y'all ain't gonna be trusting nobody. Yep. You know what I'm saying? But right now, like the brothers always like to mock you, and we mock you too. Love everyone, holding hand, we are the world type people. Y'all ain't shit, man. Y'all ain't about that. Y'all just fucking full of shit. Y'all know you Mexicans like chilling with Mexicans. You Negroes only chill with Negroes. You white people only chill with your white people. Look at all that fucking bullshit, man. Y'all, we're all racist, and that's natural, because that's the way the Most High made it. Else we wouldn't be fighting with each other. Else we wouldn't be calling each other names. We wouldn't be. The Tower of Babel would have continued on during the time of Nimrod. Y'all full of shit, man. But then y'all look at us because we tell you the truth, the facts. Because really the truth is hurting you. Racism is still alive, man. It's still alive. And the only place in the world that I can think of that it's going on in a high grade rate is in California area.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah. City Angel, what do they call it?
Yeah, the Los Angeles, this California period, the state. You know? Because it's still alive, man. Here in Texas, you got it in certain little towns. I know when you go up towards Austin from San Angelo, there's a town, I don't know if it's Llano or it's one of these little towns when you go towards 71, there's racism, they're racist there. White Edomites, man. Oh, but nobody's telling them nothing, right? Nobody tells them nothing. Yeah. You Negro Latinos are afraid to tell the white man anything. But when it comes to Mexican or a Negro, oh, y'all want to get loud with us. tell us that we have hate. Motherfucker, the white man brought you over here and put your ass in slavery, and you show love to him more than you do us. If it was an Edomite up here talking to you, reading the Bible, I guarantee all y'all motherfuckers be all like, hey, way to go, and giving them fucking props and giving them food, all kinds of things. But because you see two Mexicans, two young men that are showing boldness and standing up against you evildoers, y'all despise us. But it's all right, because in reality, like the scriptures say, you don't despise them, you despise me. Because he's the one that sent us. That's like if you're at your job and your boss is like, hey, I want you to go, I need you to go over there to a job site, do that work, and let the supervisor or whoever he is on that location, let them know that I sent you to go do that, pick up them tools or whatever it is, them parts, or do that work there. And he's like, nah, who? And then you show up to that site, he's like, nah, who? What are you doing here? You can't be picking that up. So that man immediately is giving you problems. So what do? You call your boss. Hey man, these people are giving us problems. He's like, you know, all right, let me handle it. So he hangs up, he calls him, or he's like, give him the phone. And he tells him, hey, I sent them over there, and if you don't let them do what they gotta do, we're gonna go a little higher. We're gonna get the management involved, your management involved, let them know how you're being towards my people, my workers. And boom.
Second Ezra chapter 5, verse 9. And salt water shall be found in the sweet, and all friends shall destroy one another. Then shall wit hide itself, and understanding withdraw itself into his secret chamber, and shall be sought of many, and yet not be found.
Right, and that's that famine that's here and that's coming. Because you can go through every single building that's a so-called church, synagogue, cathedral, whatever you want to call it, that contains some religious, bogus shit. You ain't gonna find the truth in it. No statue's gonna deliver you. No burning of incense is gonna deliver you. None of these names on the earth that you know of as being the salvation is gonna deliver you. Only one. And going back, hold down and go back and finish that one in Amos. Was it 4 and 11?
Yeah, or 8.
8 and 11. Right?
Amos 8 and 11. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord God, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord. And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it. And that day shall the fair virgins and young men faint for thirst.
You're gonna faint for thirst, real thirst. This spiritual water, man. Because this is the only thing the Lord will tell you that was gonna be able to deliver you. This is that body that he tells you you got a whole body armor, right? Then you got a little leather bag with water in it. You know what I'm saying? You sip on it. You know what I'm saying? You can have your shoes, you can have a certain body armor, but then if you ain't got that oil, that water, you ain't going to succeed or endure.
In that day shall the fair virgins and young men faint for thirst. They that swear by the sin of Samaria and say, that God, O Dan, liveth, in the manner of Beersheba liveth.
That's it.
Okay.
Go ahead and go back to
Okay. Second Ezra 5 and 10. Sorry, verse 9. It says, then shall wit hide itself.
All right, there you go. That wit, that knowledge, that truth is gonna hide itself, man. Go ahead.
And understanding withdraw itself into his secret chamber.
Yeah, the real men that have reason, that have discernment, okay? The men of the Lord, they're gonna hide themselves. They're not gonna be in the highways anymore. They're not gonna be in that spot that you remember them being at all the time. Remember to see them all the time crying to you. yelling at you. You're gonna think about it, like, man, they were really telling us. They really were sincere to us. That's why you go to Wisdom of Solomon 5, y'all gonna be repenting and groaning and anguish of spirit because y'all didn't want to follow the ways of truth. You're gonna get that after you read that.
It said, and then shall understanding withdraw itself into a secret chamber, and shall be sought of many, and yet not be found.
Not be found, right?
Then shall unrighteousness and incontinency be multiplied upon earth. One land also shall ask another, and say, is righteousness that maketh the man righteous gone through thee? And it shall say, no.
No, because check it out. Look at the time of Sodom and Gomorrah. When those angels went to Sodom and Gomorrah, they went into Lot's house. What were those wicked motherfuckers trying to do? They were seeking them out, right? But they wanted to do things to them, man. They wanted to hurt them, abuse them. They weren't coming in sincerity and truth and in humbleness and with the spirit of repentance. Okay? And they were like, nah. They had to blind them motherfuckers. Send a spirit of blindness upon them and flee. Because them demons, they're wicked, man, a bunch of snakes. And that's why it's gonna hide itself, because great evils is gonna increase. Y'all people are gonna manifest to y'all's true identity, man. Y'all think y'all are a certain way, but really, man, those demons in you, they're gonna flip you, they're gonna bug you the fuck out, man. That's why motherfuckers be turning to cannibalism. They're gonna be fucking become murderers, bloodthirsty ass niggas. Y'all gonna be fucking killing. Y'all gonna be eating your own kids, or like cannibalism. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But your mother's father gonna be eating your own children. You ain't gonna look at your children with the loving eye. You're gonna look at them for evil, man. You're gonna want to fucking hurt them. You're gonna want to kill your family, your friends. That shit. Those great evils are gonna come. That's why wit, knowledge, and understanding is gonna have to hide itself. And y'all gotta try to seek it out, find it. Why? For what though? Because you want to hurt them? Huh? But if the elect's gonna be there's gonna be elect still in that time, but the Lord's gonna know, make it know that it's them. So the rest of it, no, they ain't gonna be given to you. Y'all are done for.
It's like the movie of the Book of Eli, man.
That's what I was thinking.
When Denzel Washington, I like the part when the guy, they were like, why is this book so important to you? And the guy goes, it's not a book, it's a weapon. You know, he shoots back at him. Because that's what this truth is, man. It really is a weapon. This is, like the brother was saying, this is our shield, this is our armor, this is our water. That, like when the very first thing the brother brought out today was about that thirst for water. The account with that Samaritan woman in John chapter 4. This truth, man, going back to First Esdras, this truth endures through all things, man, in his heart. When the brothers were doing that form, the man of Jacob, they were doing that form of before New Year's or whatever they call it. They were reading that, but the brother had made a comment. He said that the Most High, He made all elements, all things in existence, but He made the truth to be harder than them all, to where no type of elements or physical actual things can hurt it. The truth endures through everything, man. It is a weapon. That's why you call it the Most High, the Lord of hosts, the Lord of armies, man. It's a weapon. And then people see that we have it.
You say it's a double-edged sword, man.
Yeah. Why do you think it says in 2 Corinthians that the men of the Lord that we are those written epistles, man? Because there's gonna be a time where you're gonna be trying to see us, and you're hoping we have Bibles in us, and you may even get our Bibles, but that's why we still got it up in here, man. You can't get it from here. You can't
steal it.
You can't extract it or nothing from our DNA or brain.
But you get that chip, you know what I'm saying? You really give yourself over to Satan. But to the elect you can't.
You can't, man. And just again, man, the elect is gonna have spiritual powers, man. There ain't no, like you show in the movies where you finally found out a way to demobilize that enemy that you had. You finally find a device where you can put them under subjection. Nah, man. Once the elect's powers are turned on, that's it. There ain't gonna be no struggling to fly in the air and he falls and hits his face on the ground. He's gonna be up in the air. And then when he needs food, he's gonna come down and get food. Wherever he needs to get done, he's gonna get done in righteousness.